Yo, it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. It's going to be a 50 kill gameplay right here with the AK, so I hope that you guys definitely enjoy that. And today we're going to just be covering the patch notes and my thoughts on them, and I want you guys to let me know what do you think about it in the comment section below. What's up, flows? Don't you knows I love all of you. If you guys could please leave a like on the video for sure, and let me know what you think about the patch notes. Subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and cover the main things that happened with this latest update. If you guys aren't aware of what's going on, there has been an update with Advanced Warfare. There has been a patch that just came out today, and basically I'm going to go over everything that's going on with it, the stuff that affects us basically. So the first thing that I want to say is that they did a lot in this patch. They fixed a lot of stuff. They kind of like polished up a lot of little tiny things like map exploits and little tiny ADS exploits or whatever, little stuff like that. They fixed a lot of, and I'll go ahead and link the actual patch notes in the description below, so if you guys just want to go read up on those, then go right ahead, you know what I mean? So anyways, they adjusted the armory, so that is one thing that I thought is pretty cool. In the armory, you know, when you unlock something like the bloodshed helmet or elite weapons or anything like that, they all go into the same big pile of crap, basically, in your armory, and you don't really know what's redeemable, what's not redeemable, what's time, you know, time restrained. It's all kind of just a big cluster thing going on there. So they've updated it to show more information for it. They have all loot, redeemable loot, time-limited loot, and then permanent loot, which I think is pretty cool, and I think that definitely helps out a lot more than it just all being in one pile. That's like that's just one thing that happened. They added a lot of other stuff like the ability to customize your score streaks while you're still in the score streak selection menu rather than having to back out and then customize them from there. They fixed a lot of things with momentum, with the little flags up top. They fixed a lot of stuff like that. And now the main things that we're all interested in, they did a lot of stuff for the like the ranked playlist and the pro playlist, stuff like that. But the main thing that we're interested in are the weapon balancing updates. Now this is going to affect all the base weapons and the variants. With the BAL 27, we've been hearing about this for a while. They reduced the damage, and I'll go ahead and show all this stuff on screen as well. They reduced the damage, added the max, or sorry, reduced the damage, lowered the max damage range, and they adjusted the recoil to it. So the recoil, it actually has recoil now. Before it was just like a laser beam. Now it kind of recoils straight up. And the damage is reduced, so the 3-shot kill range is lowered or is furthered, whatever. You gotta be closer to them. You gotta be basically stuffing your gun in the guy's face to get the 3-shot kill. And honestly, man, I still think the BAL 27 is the best gun in the game, easy. I really don't think that this patch is gonna do too much. Is it more balanced? Yes. But people have already been using it, and it's still such a good gun that I don't see people stopping, you know? So, yeah, that's what's up with the BAL 27. The HBR-A3 had the max damage range decreased. So now you have to be even closer to them to get the 3-shot kill. And I don't really think they should have done this. I think the HBR is actually pretty balanced on its own. It's a slow-firing weapon, so I don't believe it should have happened. The ASM-1, the MP11 are both SMGs, and they both have their max damage range increased. So they actually are getting 3- and 4-shot kills at further distances than before, which I think is good. I think that they deserve a buff. The SMGs in this game are very lackluster, in my personal opinion. The energy weapons, the EM1 and the EPM3, both have damage increases. So if you guys didn't know, the EM1 before was basically like an MW2 ACR, but a little bit weaker. I think it took quite a while. Most of the people that complained about the laser gun never use it. I've noticed in lobbies people saying, oh, that gun doesn't need a buff. Well, you clearly haven't used it because you lose a lot of gunfights, being that it's a weapon that basically shows you on radar, no way to silence yourself, and you can just look at the energy beam and see where it's coming from. It really gives you away a lot about your positioning. I think the gun should be pretty strong, in my opinion. So it's a pretty good gun now, in my opinion. The EPM3 is that like single shot energy weapon, and they buffed that as well, so it is going to be stronger. The ADS time for it has decreased, however, so it is going to aim in a little bit quicker, which is pretty good, and I think that it deserved it. That gun was terrible. I don't know in what world you think that the BAL and the EPM3 should have been in the same game. Totally different weapons. Like, it just outclasses it in every way, and hopefully the APM-3 will stand on its own 2 feet a little bit. As far as the LMGs, the XMG, the Armory, and the Pi gun all had their damage increased, so that's pretty good in my opinion. And last thing I'm going to go over is if you play Uplink, there's no longer the unlimited pass range for the ball. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the patch. I wish that they would have done something about skill-based matchmaking, man. All these YouTubers just get into these easy lobbies because they got new accounts, and I'm over here playing full squadrons of the freaking Globetrotters, man. It's ridiculous. Subscribe if you're new. Love you guys a ton, and I am over and out.